good to see you, but I gotta hear you. I said howdy, folks. Welcome to the Dixie Stampede. My name is Louie Michael, and I will be your host for this evening's incredible event. Tonight we take you on a journey back to a rivalry that forever changed our great United States. It began on April 12, 1861 in Charleston Harbor, South Carolina. It caused a great civil war that taught us to become a stronger nation. But the rivalry? Well, it's been going on for years. And tonight we settle it with each and every one of you fine folks. So with that thought in mind, let's make some noise. On the count of 3, let me hear you. 1, 2, 3. Make some noise, Jake. Brr, brr. Yeah, okay. Now, unfortunately, there will come a time during these proceedings when you are not going to be able to hoot and holler like you just did. You're not even going to be able to clap your hands. You're not even going to be able to whistle. Why? Because you're going to have a corn cob in one hand and a tater in the other, and a chicken gizzard stuck right in your craw. Now, what are you going to do then? That's right. Every time you hear me say the word stampede, you're going to pound your feet on the floorboards and make all the noise you can. Right now, let's hear everybody as loud as you can. Stampede! Stampede. Since this is a competition, let's go ahead and lay down the boundary lines. From this point all the way to the very end, you folks are cheering for the North. As Northerners, you all have one common bond that unites each and every one of you. You believe that those people over there ain't nothing but a bunch of short-sighted, flat-headed, narrow-minded featherbrains that haven't got the sense of a rock. Ain't that right, North? Did you hear what they just called you? Well, you probably guessed. All you people sitting over here are representing the legendary pride of the South. And all Southerners agree on one simple fact. Anybody from the North, and I think you know who they are, well, they ain't nothing but a bunch of foul-smelling, gold-digging, pig-slopping polecats that couldn't punch their way out of a paper bag. What do you say, North? I've done my job introducing both sides, and now you're ready to meet the troops competing for you here tonight. So help me bring them out right now with a great big Dixie Stampede! Okay, that's good. Come on. Happy trails to you until we meet again. Happy trails to you, to the moon and back. Oh.